Look, I don't know how to introduce this, what we're gonna do now. But this was something I was planning to do as a meme at some point, to bring Tenpai Runick to a tournament. Someone brought Tenpai Runick and got first place at a tournament. I don't know what tournament. I've just been sent. Obviously, I've been sent this, right? Do I need to explain why people sent this to me? No. Okay, good. Like, multiple people have sent this to me, and I think the top comment is also, someone sent this to Josh. Yes, of course, this found its way to me, and we're gonna take a look at it. I don't have a better... I don't know what... I think it's funny, but I don't know what the explanation is, but see what it does.
Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Ed from Lee TV Chart. You know, I got my boy Jordan here, who just got first place undefeated, bro, with Runick Tenpai. Alright, man. Tell me about the deck, bro.
Man, so at first it was a meme, but I made the meme come true. So we had to prove a point. I did, as a matter of fact, I didn't even know they were doing a mat tourney. I just showed up trying to show people that the deck could work.
That's a map, bro.
Exactly.
It's even stitched up and everything, bro. Look at that beautiful map, bro.
Beautiful, man. I wasn't even not expecting it. I wasn't even expecting to do good. Things happen, you know, for good people.
It'd be like that sometimes, alright?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it, man.
Alright. So of course you play 3 Pydras, best starter, your second best starter, the Chandra, 3 of that. I play 1 Fadra because
Syntax thing would have 4 months. So I have one question. Well, I have more than one question, but for now, one question. Or rather 2 ways I think this could go. Maybe we're trying to OTK still, and we go into the battle phase, and our plan is to just use Runicks in the battle phase, like for example freezing curses to negate like some of their interruptions or whatever, right? That could be one way how it wouldn't be incredibly stupid. The second, or like, yeah, we can like use Gary, like we can use every Runick is basically a removal spell in the battle phase, right? We just crash a bunch of times, and then a lot of attacks have been declared, and then we can do Tenpai stuff, right? Maybe. The second option would be, and that this is the crazier one, is have we maybe turned this into a Runick combo deck where we don't actually care about the battle phase effects, we just use Tenpais as like tuners? But that can't be the way, right? No way.
I try to split it between the 2 engines, and you really don't want to see it, but you do need it as an extender.
Yeah, for sure.
Another pseudo starter I play is Fender, and then in the extra deck you'll see why. I know in the regular build you also play this just because it's just good non-engine. Then I played the 1 Rise Heart for the combo. Then you have 3 Ash for hand traps because you want to still slow your opponent down with the Runick stuff.
I hate to say it, there might not be Fountain. There might not be Fountain because like we use all of our Runicks in the battle phase for like Gary. Like maybe it's like 3 Gary, no Fountain?
3 Mourner just because it's a
Mourner's good, bro.
These probably should be Valor, but I literally just threw it together. I was just memeing around, but deck worked.
It'd be like that.
3 Kaiman. 3 Kaiman, obviously, battle phase starter. Like, it's just a good card in general. It's like crack. This fill spell is broken. The Singing Summoning. Everybody knows what it should do by now.
This card is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it says you can't interact with me. And then here's some one-up fill spells. I played the 1 Pressure Planet to get to the Fenrir. It's also a starter.
Okay, so it's maximum 1 Fountain.
Third Fenrir also. You get these off the Ancient Fairy. Then I played a 1 Fountain because you still want it in the case that you do have to play Runick, but you also aren't heavily relying on it like other Runick variants. And then my Runick ratios, they're kind of weird because you want to use them as board breakers or like to clean up the field in the battle phase.
Yeah.
So I only play the good ones. I don't play like Slumber or anything in the main. So I played a 3 tip to get to the 3 curses if you need to negate something, the 3 destruction in case you need to pop something.
Yeah.
Comes up a lot. And then
okay. That's what I thought was gonna happen. We're just playing 12 Runicks, so we go battle phase and we use the Runicks in the battle phase. I still have a problem with this. I still don't think this makes perfect sense because like, and I'm taking this more seriously than I should because I think it's still a meme. But if you think this through, the reason why I don't think it works is like, yes, you can go flashing fire in the battle phase to destroy something, right? The problem is that you can't use any of them in your main phase 1. So for example, if your opponent has an IP Masquerena and they want to banish your field spell with it, you can't prevent that with flashing fire, because otherwise you don't have a battle phase. And then also the other thing is, if you, let's say you have a, I don't know, a Runick Destruction, and you go to the battle phase, and you activate Runick Destruction, at this point when you're in the battle phase, all your stuff is affected, right? And so like if you hit a back row, they can still chain it and it would affect your stuff. Now you can chain like effects, synchro summon and all this kind of stuff, but it's like it's a little weird. It's a little weird still.
The flashing fire, get rid of stuff. Like,
so at the end of the day, I think this boils down to, it's just a slightly worse Tenpai deck that can still work somewhat. Like, it's not complete ass, but it's just not ideal because we're memeing around.
Problematic card, so your attacks with the Runick, not the Runick monsters, the Tenpai monsters go through. Then obviously the things that you need, if you need to clean up stuff in the main phase, you have your 2 lightning storms, just get rid of problematic monsters or back row. And then the last 3 cards are the 3 imperm. The non-engine I chose are just generically good this format.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is good going first or second.
Nice. Let's look at that extra deck.
Yes, sir. We have the one Trident Dragon. You only can play Tenpai with this card. Please don't if you don't have this card. Ancient Fairy to cycle through the fields.
Okay, I don't think that's true. I think if you have it, you should play it. But I do think you can play Tenpai without. Like, I think it's like not optimal, but I think it works.
Spells if needed, and it also helps you go going first. Then you have Black Rose Dragon. Obviously, the board wipe under the field spell is kind of broken.
Yeah.
You have the one Crystal Wing for the go first combo, the Sulkin for the go first combo, God card if you can like turbo those out in your main phase.
That was crazy.
2 of these. I played 2 for the go first combo just in case. You could also, and I know in the regular version you can also banish it off Prosperity if you need to. And this is the spice, I would say. The one Cherubini, the Promethean Princess, which I know they play. Seal's not really spicy. This is the Draco set.
Draco set's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Fenrir into Rysart, normal summon Rysart, make it level 7, make Draco Sack, get 2 tokens, make Cherubini, send Pydra from deck to the graveyard, make Promethean Princess, bring back Pydra. So it's just another, like, it's just a convoluted way to get a 1-card starter out of Fenrir.
I'll explain the combo in a second, and then for the Runick monsters, just for engine requirements, though, 2, whatever her name is, the Hugin, and then this.
Okay, not a single Gary has to be wrong. Not a single Gary has to be, like, that has to be incorrect.
Which is kind of crazy. It's a level 3, so you can synchro with, you can synchro.
Are you not locked? Not if you normal summon the, you have to normal summon the Rysart, but Rysart only locks you if you special.
With Chandra if you need to.
One rarity collection, might as well play with Tenpai.
Hey, man.
All right.
And then, what do you got on the side?
The side deck, I don't have it with me. I was borrowing cards, but basically I did side in the Slumber. I sided in basically Slumber and just Floodgates for going first, just because you can play Runick Stun kind of, and then you use.
Sick. Hey, it's really cool. You can turn it into Runick Stun if you want to.
The Tenpai stuff, the OTK if you ever get the chance, but a lot of people just scoop after you like banish half their deck. Now, to explain the spice, because I think people need to understand that Fenrir is a very good card in this deck and it's a starter. So basically you special Fenrir, assuming you Burke, you special to Fenrir.
I mean, we've already talked about the combo and how it works. This, I've seen a lot of people play Fenrir in Tenpai. I haven't seen anyone do this. I feel like you could consider it. I mean, you have the one Rysart in your deck, which is not a great draw, and it takes some extra deck spots. But being able to turn Fenrir into a starter, in case you just don't open one, seems okay. Right? In a deck that otherwise doesn't have many... Like, Tenpai doesn't have that many starters, right? It'd definitely be good if you could have an extra starter here and there, right? So I think it's okay. I think it's fine. And if you already have your starters, you can just use Fenrir as a good standalone card, right? You wouldn't play it after the next wave? Probably not, right? They get more starters and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you probably wouldn't play it next wave.
You search the Rise Heart, you normal the Rise Heart, banish 3, make it a 7. And then you overlay for the Draco sack, get your 2 tokens, and then you link the 2 tokens for the Cherubini.
It's like, the thing is, it's a super desperate line, because even if you have the field spell, all of this stuff is going to be affected, right? So like one hand trap is going to stop it. But it could be better than not having a way to play at all, right?
And then you dump the Hydra, and then you use these 2 to go into the Promethean Princess, and then you use this to special back the Hydra, get your search, and then you go straight to battle. And
look at that! Look at that, bro!
It's so good, and I'll be honest, I'll probably win more games just doing that, and then like cleaning up stuff with like the hand traps and the lightning storm than I did with the Runick cards. But
yeah, that's the thing, right? It still is at its core, it's still a Tenpai deck, so that's why it still works, right? It's a meme. But it's a meme that can still work because it still has all the Tenpai cards and a bunch of hand traps and like Lightning Storm. Like it's still a working concept. But yeah, it is funny. It is funny. I think that ironically the most interesting thing was the Fenrir line. I'm pretty sure you guys are saying you've already seen it somewhere. I haven't been watching that many Tenpai deck profiles. I'll be honest. Like literally yesterday. At locals, there was another thing that happened that reassured me that I don't want to play Tenpai, and that is because round 1 I played against Snake Eye. I look to my left and people are playing a Tenpai mirror match and they are having a miserable time. So I don't know. I think Tenpai is a strong deck. I personally don't like it. I don't think I'm going to play it. But yeah, that's why I haven't been up to date with like Tenpai strategies and Tenpai goo and all that kind of stuff. But the Draco Sack Cherubini line is neat. Wouldn't that play work in Salamangreat? What, like Fenrir into Draco Sack? I don't think you have the extra deck space in Salamangreat. But in theory you can summon any level 3 fire with that, yeah. But I don't think Salamangreat struggles for starters in the way that Tenpai does, right? Like it's like something like this is like a thing you do out of desperation if your deck is like desperately needing more starters, and I don't think that applies to Salamangreat. It definitely applies to Tenpai though, because that deck at the moment only has like 15 engine cards, and that's like kind of on the low, so they kind of want more.